Welcome to Kidvideo's how-to videos. We are going to show new players how to start Infestation in 2014. So I just picked my character. Now granted, my characters are very seasoned, but same sort of thing. You pick your character, hit play. If you don't have a private server, you won't have my servers. If you're not a premium because you're brand new, then you won't have premium. Veterans, you won't have either. So we're just gonna pick official servers. And you can go through and pick US, Europe, Russia, or South America. You would hit apply. We'll play in North America because I live in the US. So you could pick any of these servers. Normally, if you're brand new, you would probably try to find one that has very little people in it. Other servers might have lower people, but you might not get as high a frame rate if you go to a different country. So we're just, oh, by the way, server 1, US server 1, you can see it will always have a lot of people in it. That's the trading server. People sit in the safe zone and trade. So you probably don't want to try to load in as a new character in server 1. Just FYI, we'll just pick server 4. And we'll go into server 2. It has 13 people. Click this and join server. We'll try playing for about an hour, which will be kind of a longer video if you're brand new, but I'll try to cover quite a bit of material, so. So you'll probably get a random spawn. I'm going to spawn near Clearview, because that's where this character was when he died, so you'll get a random spawn around the map. You hit M, and it'll show you where you are on the map. Now, since I'm in an official server, you don't want to stand out in the open, because you will get shot. And starting out as a new character, you'll have a flashlight. You can press F to turn on your flashlight, F to turn it off. Also, flashlights are good for at night as a new character, but they also attract attention, especially from other players. I'll lay down out here in the grass once I get out of the PvP area. And I'll show you the map here. Okay, so this is the map. You hit M for map. You can zoom in, plus or minus, and this is the map. Your arrow will indicate which direction you're facing and where you're at on the map. You can keep zooming in if you want. Click and drag. They have a topographical map, so you can see the lines of elevation. Clearview is a big PvP zone. So as a brand new character, you probably don't want to go to Clearview to start off. You can click back to game to go back to game. If you die, you can also hit quit, quit, and escape will also bring you back to that. Go to quit. So I laid down by hitting the Z button, like Z. It lays you down. You can change your key bindings, but default shift is my run, control is my crouch, spacebar is jump. And ultimately, you're gonna be running into zombies. So, you need to put your crosshairs, if you play in third person, put your cursors at the zombie's head and hit your left click to swing. Now you can also, if you lose your flashlight, which you can actually drop on purpose if you choose to. If you go to your I button, it'll bring up your inventory. You start out with a small backpack, as you can see on my character. I button. You've got your flashlight, you can put it in your backpack, and you can also punch now. This was added, I don't know, quite a few months ago. I button, flashlight in number 2. Number 2 is your hands. Number 1 is for guns only. Number 2 is for melees. You can either hit number 2 button to select the flashlight for your melee hand, or you can scroll with your mouse. Since I only have a flashlight at this point, I cannot scroll to anything else. A good set of earphones is key for this game, so that way you're not pissing off your family with having your sound on. But sound is very important, so that way you can actually hear footsteps. You can hear zombie moans to let you know, especially in the dark. Kind of important. So we're gonna have to find food and water. Down in the left-hand corner, you can see the human skeleton shadow figure. That is your body, and the red person is how much health you have. The white semicircles around your character are food and water, and then you have 5 little circles that surround that. The top one is bleeding effect. If you get hit by a player or a zombie, they can make you bleed, and you'll need a bandage to heal that. At this point, we don't have anything, so my food and water will slowly decrease if you walk. Now if you sprint, it will decrease faster. When you sprint, you also create more noise, and zombies can hear noise. So you probably don't want to sprint too much. You can start hearing the sounds of the zombies. Spacebar to jump over the fence. You see, you want to hit the zombie in the head if you can. Okay, since I have more than one, the key is to swing and back up, get a couple hits on them, and keep moving backwards. You see the XP on the right side. Each zombie on the normal account gives you 5 experience points per zombie. And they also drop money randomly. You always want to pick up your money by pressing E. I got $795 for that. That's amazing. That's special. Normally it's like 11, 14, something like that. So you can see my character in the left-hand corner is now hurt. I'm not bleeding. They didn't actually make me bleed this time, but I am hurt. So we need to find some healing stuff, bandages, pain meds. Okay, so you have duct tape and you have a wrench. The wrench is going to be better for a melee weapon. The duct tape is for crafting. You can pick it up, but unless you know crafting at this point, which you, as a new character, you will not, you'll need to find recipes. So we're just going to equip the wrench. Click on I, click drag, or you can right click and equip. The wrench is going to hit harder than the flashlight. I'm going to drop the flashlight because I've actually turned up my gamma so I can see better at night. You can do that through your display settings, NVIDIA control panel, whatever you use, MSI control panel. Your video cards or display settings through your computer, you can change gamma. Gamma makes it brighter. In this game you can swim now. Now, when you're in the water, you cannot swing, you cannot hit. So you're a sitting duck out here in the water. If somebody comes by, they can shoot you and you can't shoot back. And you can't go underwater. You swim at the top. Okay, so we're gonna have to find food. When you come out of the water, you still have to select your melee weapon. So scroll up. Jump into the building. Some doors are locked, you can't enter. The zombies coming in. So if you play in first person, you can actually see. I personally don't like first person, but you can still fight in first person if you want more of the first person feel. Okay, so you can see in my left hand corner I'm now bleeding. We've got the little red circle above it. Above my character, I'm bleeding. So my red health will slowly decrease. And since I'm nowhere near meds, I will die. So we need to go find some meds and quickly. Shift to sprint. I personally don't like the swimming sound, but it is what it is. Okay, so this is another town. We can probably find food and meds. But every town that you're in, you might run into players also. The more hurt you get, the darker it gets. You're truly dying, and you can hear your guy die. On the right hand side you saw $10 scroll up. That's how much I picked up from that loot. That is more normal. The 798 is very abnormal. And it won't drop money every single time. You can see on this fire engine there's a bandage. Pick that up and use that as soon as you can. Okay, so it got rid of my bleeding effect and healed me a little bit. I'm gonna use all the meds and try to get my health back up. So over here in the bus, I right-clicked with my mouse to zoom in, but you gotta be on a weapon. You can see something in this. This is a frying pan, I believe. Nope, a shovel. Shovel's gonna get hit harder than the wrench, so I'm gonna switch. Right-click, equip, right-click, drop. I'm keeping my weight down. There's a harvest tool. Now this you can't hit zombies with, but you can farm wood and metal and rock for strongholds. I'm not going to get into that today, so I'm not going to carry it. This is a gravestone. This means someone has died here, and you can read it by Y. It'll tell you who killed them. This person was eaten by a zombie. It means he logged out on top of this car, thinking that he was safe, but the zombies ran up on the hood and killed him. Welcome to my stream, sir. How are you doing? Picking up the bandage, 3 again to use, 2 to equip your melee. Of course, I am streaming live on twitch.tv. That's where you found my video. Get some more bandages. 3 to heal, 2 to shovel. Let's go see if we can find some food and water. Another gravestone over here. Now, since we're in official servers, someone can kill you. You fear was eaten by a zombie. A lot of people die by zombies, obviously. I don't plan on dying. Spacebar to jump. J Money, how you doing, buddy? I'm doing a tutorial of how players start brand new to Infestation. Thanks for joining my stream though. God damn it. Okay, so I'm bleeding again, as you can see. We need to find more meds. You can also pick up another flashlight if you want. Because when you die, you will lose everything that you have. So, at first you might want to pick up all kinds of melees, but I won't. Granola bar, good for food. Granola bar is food, plus it adds stamina for sprinting, so you can hang on to this. I'm gonna just eat it at this point. Right click, eat. Coconut water. It's good for water, and it also increases some health. So I'm going to 3 and drink it. I play on a Razer gaming mouse, so I've got 6-button controls at my thumb. So I can quickly hit these and use the action. So I still need to find a bandage. How you doing, J Money? A broom. This is for crafting. Golf club. If you don't like the shovel, you can choose a golf club. They have different animations, obviously. I'll switch to the golf club to show you guys. This is first person. I hate first person, personally. You can pick up a clown mask. If you don't have anything on your face, it automatically goes on. Teddy bear backpack. Teddy bear backpacks are bigger than your smalls, so we're going to upgrade right-click on, hit your I button, right-click, change, click, change, right-click, drop, because I'm not going to keep the small backpack. The teddy bear actually holds more. It added 3 more slots onto your teddy bear, and you can, this is max weight. So the teddy bear max weight is 24 kg. My current weight is 1.2. This is a repair bench. You can repair your melees or your guns or whatever. It does cost you game dollars, and that's the money that I'm picking up from zombies. Right now I'm at 99% on my melee, and if it gets to 0% left, it will break and disappear from your hand. Gas can. There is cars in this game. You can pick these up, but trying to find a car at this point is damn near impossible. So I'm not going to waste my time. I'm going to run back and see if any meds have spawned back, because I'm still bleeding. There's 2 types of melee action. You can do a one hit, or you can hold down and it continually swings. Now, if you got a crowd of zombies coming after you, I would recommend holding down the button and backing up slowly. For one zombie, you can count how many hits it takes to kill him. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So I will hit and stun the zombie and then take a step back. Now, from time to time, your swing in the melee will actually attract more zombies. So you gotta keep listening. If it sounds like the aggro, your headset is key at that point, and you'll know which side they're coming from. I'm up at the top right. I'm in Parkerville right now. Now, this is a new name for this area. We're playing on Colorado version 2. So the names have actually changed in version 2 of Colorado. But that's kind of irrelevant if you just started playing Infestation in 2014. Okay, nail gun. Nail gun is a gun you can now shoot. You can hit C to go to first person, and you can shoot the nail gun. Right click to zoom in, left click to shoot. Now the nail gun is not very accurate, especially at long range. It is truly a nail gun, and as anyone should know, Nail guns, the nail only shoots maybe 10 feet. So, okay, so, well, I'm gonna have to probably die. But I'm not going to. New to the game in 2014, you have the F10 button on your keyboard. That brings the in-game market up. This costs you in-game dollars. You can see currently zombie money, I have $12,938. Go to the medicine tab. Now for 1100 zombie dollars, you can buy 3 bandages, or you can buy 3 DX. I'm going to buy a DX at this point because I'm really hurt. Right, left click, and you can see it takes away your money. And that puts it right in your backpack. Right click, use item. You can see it almost filled up my person. And it took away my blood effect because it is a bandage. Now for what I found, when I'm scoping in with a nail gun, I put my cursor just to the right and just above the zombie's head, and I shoot him. It normally hits them easier. Oh shit, fuck you. And I'm infected now, you can see in my person. You guys are getting a good tutorial because I'm sucking. You can see on my person I'm at 4% right now. It means the zombie has now infected me. Now, the infection is not as dangerous to worry about as you might think. The infection will reach 100%. And then it'll turn your person from red to green. And after that, it starts ticking away at your health. So, ultimately, you want to find a vaccine, which is called a CO1. The CO1 vaccine takes off 10% of the infection. CO4 takes off 100% of the infection. And since I'm not in a location that, well, it doesn't have a pharmacy in this town, so finding a CO1 is going to be pretty tough. So I'm just not going to worry about it at this point. I'm going to keep on with the tutorial. And worst case scenario, I will F10 and buy a CO1 or CO4 vaccine. Okay, I'm gonna use my number 4 to use another bandage. And I'm at 100%. Okay, let's go on to the next town. What you up to tonight, J-Money? You guys can't see my chat right now, but to talk with people, there's a chat window underneath my picture. And I'll show you here for a second. Okay, so the window. You can hit tab and switch from left to right view. The chat window. You have proximity chat, which you can type in, and anyone within, I think it's 100 meters of you, can see what you type in green. Called proximity. Okay, J Money. They'll see what you type. Now if you hit F2, it'll go to global. Global types in blue. You can see the blue global at the front of everyone's text. that types to the entire server. So if you're talking to somebody across the map, you'd hit F2. F3 types to people in clan. Exit. Okay. F3 types to people in your clan, that'll be yellow. Enter to start typing hello. It's purple, my bad. So clan is purple and F4 is group. And since I'm not in a group, it won't come up. It did, it actually showed group on there. We're gonna take a break. We'll call it, this is good for the first day, I guess. And I'll be back with some more tutorial. Have fun, stay safe.